Hi friends, this is Shripad here from InvestShri. My today's video is going to be very interesting for those of you who are starting new in the market or have been in the market for a few months. So when we start in the market, so it is always a bothering question as to which kind of trading or investment we need to start. And from my own experience of 4.5 years, I have brought kind of brought down few points which I am going to highlight here. Ideally, for someone who is starting new in the market, they should never start with intraday. At least they should be starting with the investment, equity, mutual funds, swing trading, and then move on to the equity. So for the simplicity purpose, let me divide. Once capital is 1 lakh, ideally they should go with 25% into long-term equity, 25% into long-term mutual fund, 25% into swing trading equity, and 25% into intraday. Now this intraday is only after you are at least experienced 6 months in the swing trade. Now when it comes to the long-term equity and mutual fund, I mean to say at least 5 to 10 years of a time horizon. So you should only put your money in long-term equity or mutual fund, provided you don't need that money for the next 5 years at least. So in the equity, basically you will try to pick fundamentally strong companies which are at a reasonably priced level to the equity. We call it PE ratio, which have a good return on equity, return on capital employed, good operating cash flow, low debt to equity, and various other parameters. Now these are, and good management, what is the promoter holding, and so many other things. What can you expect out of it? Probably 20 to 25% of the return. However, your risk is lower. So you are trying to pick the stocks which are fundamentally good, and then look at the chart on a price action basis, which is based on monthly candle. So that is the kind of broader approach. Now coming to the long-term mutual fund. So you are trying to pick few mutual funds which are diversified, which have a good rolling return and less expense ratio, and various other parameters by which you are basically you are allocating certain amount of your fund so that it grows over time. Okay, so what can you expect here? Probably 15 to 20% on an annual basis. Now swing trading, these two are only for long term. Now swing trading is the one which can generate some cash flow for you on a monthly basis or at least quarterly basis, wherein you try to pick the stocks which are on an uptrend when it is slightly correcting and moving up. So the stock is in an uptrend, slightly corrected and then picking up, right? So you are trying to pick such stocks, and the main thing here is your price action based on a weekly basis. That's what I use, and your time frame could be like 1 week, and you can enter the stock, have probably a stop loss of 10%, target of 20%. So 1 week to 6 months could be your rough target. And sometimes companies with good quarterly results also give a lot of price momentum, so you can try to pick the stocks there and try to rotate your swing trading portfolio. Now once you have done at least 6 months the swing trading, you should move on to the intraday trading. Intraday trading is the most toughest trading out there, and it is extremely hard to be consistently profitable here. And by any chance, if you have started with option buying, there is a very good chance that multiple times you would have lost your capital. So for someone who would like to do intraday trading, I would suggest first to do the swing trading for 6 months, then start with a small capital as small as 25,000 with a 2% risk, max risk per trade or per day. Okay, so meaning you are taking trades with a maximum risk of 500 rupees and 1 loss per day. And if you lost one trade, you should stop it. The extreme form of psychological mindset, discipline, and clear view of the market, basically whether it goes up or goes down. So you can take the trade here and you can be successful. So if you are able to master this skill, you are able to probably make on an annual basis 50 to 60%, which is monthly about 5%, which is realistic once you are very successful. Now for somebody who are learning on their own, it might take as long as 2 to 3 years to learn intraday. Unless you get a really good coaching, you may be able to crack it within a year. But to be consistently profitable, it could take as long as that. But then you will go better and better as you go up. Hope this has given some real good insight into various forms of trading, and then what exactly you can pick based on what suits you. You may want to do all of these or at least few of this, but not definitely the intraday trading alone. That's going to basically ruin your trading career. Thank you guys. If you like this video, please like and subscribe my channel. Thank you very much.